Hello YouTube world. I found this for $35 at Guitar Center, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to play the 3-string guitar. Never done it before. It was kind of cool. It came with some strings that I didn't use. I actually bought like a $7 pack of guitar strings and used the same ones and did a CDG tuning on it after I put them in with everything else that was provided in the kit and on the neck and everything. I like the guys that have 2 on one end and 1 on the other, but this worked pretty well too. It's got the bolt in there and the threaded rod on the bottom. Typical, you know, pretty much it's a wrap, but it's still same thickness and everything as Cigar box. But for about $40, I thought it was pretty good. I bought a candy cane cable, and I already had a little Fender amp laying around from trying to do regular guitar. It wasn't really my thing, but I find that I have enjoyed this. And in one night of watching a couple of those guys on YouTube, I have learned the first little riff. So I'm going to just play it right now. Be a short video here, but this is kind of what I've learned so far. Messed up. Like I said, I've been practicing this for about an hour, and I feel like, hey, I got some music out of it already, so it's pretty easy to learn if you ask me. So that's about an hour, first time with it, put it together. So a little reverb on it. I kind of like it. I'm going to practice more. I'm actually going to a cigar shop tomorrow to buy some more cigar boxes, because I've seen there's like, this is the fretless kind of slide guitar. And it's kind of nice, it's got a little piezo in there, is what it sounds like. And there's so many different ways to build these things. I think I'm going to build 5 or 6 more. So I've got all the little varieties, and maybe put a label on the side or something. Try some pickups and stuff. Guitar Center seems to have a lot of parts, although they don't have the fret things. So when I build a fretboard, I'm going to have to probably order some fretting tools and stuff. But hey, how can you beat an hour? And that's even without watching the camera. Alright, so hopefully I'll get better in some point in time in this world, but I feel pretty happy for about an hour, 2 hours. Another thing I was trying to do, and maybe if you guys know anything out there, is the little glass tube here is pretty big, and then I see that they have a stubby thing, and my question is can you cut the neck off of a beer bottle or something like that? I think that might be cool. So if you know any links or anything to show me how to cut the neck off of a beer bottle, maybe use it as a stubby slide, because there's this one guy in here, he can, with a stubby slide, he can hit like the middle string, and with this one I feel it's kind of hard. Maybe it just takes a lot of practice, but one of the things he says is it didn't fall off his finger, so this one kind of falls off. But I like the sound. So the biggest trick I learned in my first night of doing this was watching how the guy used it, just setting it on here, and it'll actually make the sounds on the string just by tapping it. And then when you want to kind of cut it short, so you do the, bring your finger over here and it kind of cuts those notes short really good. I kind of thought that was pretty nice, so I like that. So I'm excited. I spent a long time trying to find an instrument that I kind of enjoy. I like the piano synth stuff, and I finally bought one of those. I'm going to probably try learning that too. Other than that, I played 7th grade trumpet. And that's about my musical experience so far. So as I get up here in my 40s, I find I want something to do to relax a little bit more instead of being out there running around all the time. And when I'm doing my music for YouTube videos, because I plan on doing a lot more of these in different subjects, like some gunsmithing, some CPL stuff, and I work on cars. I got like 3 or 4 Fox Body Mustangs I'm going to restore. So I plan on doing all that on YouTube too, and with all the copyright stuff, it'd be kind of cool to be able to come up with little riffs for my videos. So stay tuned. $40. And actually probably about 45 with tax and like the extra $1 or $2 that was on the strings. But for $45, getting something started here. And it sounds pretty good too. I can't believe it, the sound that comes out of this for as cheap as it was. But I'm going to have fun. Hopefully I showed you something new. You'll maybe try it out, like it, give me some words of encouragement. Other than that, that's about it. Have a good night.